Okay, it's Monday, the 12th August, and let's go over what we expect to happen in the next few days. Now, I know there's all kinds of talk that there's another tropical depression storm forming down near the Caribbean, but I think that's going to stay offshore, and I think the only thing that's possible from it would be some riptides along the Jersey Shore, Delaware Shore, maybe some high waves. But right now, it looks like it's going to stay off. And if it's going to do anything to anybody, it would be in upper New England towards Nova Scotia. That might get some effects from it. But I don't think it affects us with any heavy rains. I think we're going to dry out for a few days here with just possibilities of light showers and maybe a thunderstorm involved. This is this afternoon. You can see temperatures across PA quite comfortable, higher elevations into the 60s and near 70. Everybody else is basically in the 70s, except again, New Jersey, Delaware, and along Philadelphia there, where you get to 80. As we get into the overnight hours towards the morning tomorrow, you can see it's quite chilly in some areas. Temperatures get into the 50s for the most part, even some 40s if you look out here to the west, south of Erie. So kind of a chilly night. Even up in New Jersey gets into the mid 50s. The Barrens out here in New Jersey, they get into the upper 50s down here. But a very comfortable night tonight. And then as you get into tomorrow, um, temperatures once again pretty close to the same. Higher elevations in the upper 60s. Everybody else is in the 70s. And again, around 80 degrees in Jersey, Philly, and Delaware area here. And then we stretch this out into Wednesday. Let's get to Wednesday afternoon. Um, Again, it comes up a couple of degrees. Most of the state now is in the 70s, even the higher elevations. And again, the I-95 corridor, Delaware, New Jersey, you get into the lower 80s. Still quite comfortable. Still nothing to complain about. Now, there are a couple scattered showers around, and even maybe even a moderate shower. As we get towards late in the afternoon, you can see them crossing New Jersey up here towards Newark. Here's a thunder shower, or not thunder shower, but a heavier shower west of Reading, north of Lebanon. They may cross the state, but there's nothing major. And then as you get towards the nighttime hours, some showers could sneak into northern PA here, but we're not talking any major downpours. Things can dry out for the most part. As we get into tomorrow, you can see it everything kind of fades away. This is into Wednesday, and again, Wednesday afternoon, maybe a shower could pop up here towards Wayne County into that, but it's pretty dry. So we go through a few days here of some dryness, which will dry out, but the creeks and the rivers go down, and things dry out a little bit, and you can get out there and cut your grass before the next rains come through. But I think we're going to go through a dry period. We're going to go through a cooler period. Um, I think our 90s are going to be very limited as we go out. I mean, there's always a time, and this goes back to when I was a kid. And again, I'm 67. It goes back when I was a kid. Every time you go back to school, there's always a few days in that first couple weeks where it gets into the upper 80s and 90s, and you sit there and look out the window and you go, damn. Well, that kind of stuff still can happen. But I think any prolonged periods of heat and heat waves are done. I think we're finished with that right now. I don't see that happening. I think things become more normal, even a little below normal at times, but comfortable. Nighttime low temperatures should be pretty comfortable. Okay, that's your weather for today. I'll be back on tomorrow. Everybody take care, be safe, and talk to you then.